everyone, welcome back to Mermaid Soul Readings. Hope you all are doing well. I'll quickly explain what the reading is about. Today's reading is about how are you being viewed? Means how people see you as a person. How do they see you? Your personal traits and anything about you. How people view you. Okay, from others' point of view, how are you being viewed? Is the question, is the reading is about. All right, so these are the piles. You can just pick one pile. These are the two piles. You can just pick one pile, or you can listen to the whole reading. Close your eyes, feel centered, and pick a pile you feel inclined to. All right, hope you have picked a pile, otherwise you can listen to both the readings. All right, so let's see, how are you being viewed? You are being viewed as two different personality, as a two different personality, as a two different person. Though you are one person, they just feel like you have two different personalities for who you are and the work you do. One is the usual way how people are, and the other is because of the way you have transformed. But others do not know that you have transformed. Only you know that you have transformed. Only you know that you have transformed. Others do not know that you have transformed. So they just feel like they get confused when they actually see you. When they actually see you they totally get confused for who you are and how you look and what you do and the way you. But it is actually good. It is not in a bad way. They don't feel anything bad about it, but they are a little confused because you're not a person who's predictable, especially because of your personality traits. Especially because of your personality traits, you are not a person who's predictable, and that's why you're confusing people, but in a good way, not in a bad way. For a person like you, you can be someone who can do anything to attract or just be whatever you want to, but you are a little different from what they expect, and that's why you confuse people. But they like both sides of you. Sometimes they get confused, and sometimes it is also shocking to people how a person like this can also be like this. And you yourself is confused of your own personality sometimes. I see that as well. You as a person is also a little confused about your own personality sometimes, not all the time, sometimes. Because how you see the world is also entirely different, and how others see you is entirely different, and that's why this confusion is happening. You might be a Gemini. For some of you, you might be a Gemini, but I'm not picking right now that it should be only Gemini. No, you may be a Gemini. You may have Gemini in your chart. Two different kind of personality. One might be fully you have developed in your childhood, and the other one may be because of how the way you have transformed, and the transformed you is much more glorious and much more refined and bold, and also bold. You just keep your head high and walk amongst all this confusion. Even you yourself have some confusion, even you yourself have some confusion, but still you just keep your head high and then walk. You are a leader. You don't rely on anybody else other than you. Other than you, you don't rely on anybody else. That is clearly seen. Let us get some more cards. People get inspired from you. People get inspired from you, and people get inspired from you. They just feel like you carry this abundance with you all the time. You carry this abundance with you all the time, and then people get inspired by you. Though you walk alone, there is always sunshine. You just go towards the way where there is light. You follow the light, and that's why people follow you. You have a certain way of going towards a path which will actually help you become better, and you know your way, and you are very well sorted. You're very well sorted, and you just go towards a way, and people follow you. You are an inspiration to many. That's why people try to follow you. You have come from a very some of you might have gone through a stage of depression also. That's why people just, the way you walk, though you walk alone, but the way you walk, it just feels like you know your way, and you are very sure about which way to go, which path to go, whom to. You're very well sorted, and that is very much revealed by the way you behave, by the way you talk. And you might be counselors. I'm not saying necessarily for everyone. You might also be into fashion technology or something regarding in regards to designs. Otherwise, you might be counselors also. But you don't listen to anybody else. You like to do things your way, and that's what people like about you. That's how people view you. You are an empress or an emperor. You are an empress or an emperor, and who likes to walk their own path, and you don't like to follow anybody. You are a trendsetter. That's how people see you, and they like to walk towards you, walk on your path, because every path they walk, whatever path they try to walk towards you, they like to follow you. So beautiful. It is so beautiful. They like to follow you, the way you walk and the way you conduct yourself and the way how you. Some of you might be in fashion industry also, where you design clothes, or you are a model. You might be a model, or you might design clothes for models. You are a fashion designer, or you might be a model. Wherever you go, you bloom. You carry that energy with you. That's why people get attracted towards you. They see you as someone who's very, uh, they keep you at a pedestal. They keep you at a higher level, and that's why they cannot, they look up to you. People look up to you for who you are. You are on top. Universe has kept you on top for all the healing you have done. You might have gone through a stage of depression, but now you are not. Now you are just walking towards light, and you know your way. Wherever you go, you know. You are just not lost, you're not clueless. You just know your way, and you're very sure about it. People get inspired by you. You are like one in a million. I am getting too many words. You are like one in a million, something like that. It's very, very beautiful to see, you feel your energy, whoever is watching this. So beautiful. That's how you're just, and sometimes, yeah, people get confused because when they try and come to you, when they try to approach you, they entirely get a different energy, and also they get a different who you are, for how you look, and and the work you do is for the work you do and how you conduct yourself. It's entirely different. You might be a fashion designer, but still you're not a person who's like very much into following people and trying to, you know, like a typical fashion designer. You might be a little different. If you are a model, you might not be like a typical model. You might be a little different. Though you do the work of a model, you might be entirely different. Your work, your styling, your way of styling, and your way of work, and the way and your personality traits of being, though you being a model, would be entirely different and unique. And that's what people love from you, love about you. That's how you are being viewed. Yes, there is certain fire in you which helps you keep going. Though this is page of emotions, I am just seeing the color red. You have, I would like to say that you have all the qualities of for doing whatever you're doing. There is that charm in you. There is that warmth, and there is also the way you walk towards your path, the way you handle things. It is also like slow and steady. You just know your way. You know your way very well. Oh, very, very beautiful, very calming and sensitive, and kind of an energy. Your energy attracts people. You might be a loner. I'm not saying for many of you, no, but for some of you, you like to be that way. You might be a loner. There is a certain warmth in you that people get attracted towards you. You don't actually mind about anything, anybody. See, When there are too many things to handle, you also get stuck. Hmm. It's because of the past. Sometimes that also happens, but still you manage to go wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do. You carry that certain warmth and your energy is so welcoming, and that's why people, that's how people view you. They feel that your energy is welcoming, but still they cannot quite kind of try to, when they try to approach you, they cannot be near you, something like that. That is also there. You have a wall around you. That is something like you kind of created a safety wall, which you just feel like when it comes to processing your own things, you just do it on your own. All right, that's what I have for you, pile number 1. Do share your comments in the comments column below. I would like to know if this reading resonates with you. And like, share, and subscribe for more videos. And thank you for watching pile number 1. Take care. See you all in my next video. Bye. Pile number 2. I'm sorry. Pile number 2. How are you being viewed? Pile number 2. How are you being viewed? I'll take this card, but I will also first see this card. Oh wow. You are being viewed as a symbol of strength. You don't try to control a situation. You trust, you love. There is a lot of love. You are that bold and brave person. You have an invisible crown on your head, and you don't seem to be a person who carries a crown or headstrong. You still know how to, gain trust from others. You do not have to show your crown. You are a person who has everything, but still you just try to remain humble. That kind of that's the kind of that's how people view you. You are a person who has everything, but still you are very quiet, humble, and you do not carry any sort of headstrong attitude as well. But you know how to show love. You don't control anybody. You just know how to. You are a giver, and wherever you go, it blooms. Whomever has picked pile 1, you have a beautiful personality. Though you have everything, you just don't. You are a person who doesn't brag. You don't brag. You just like to stay this way. Because you're content on your own. You're content on your own, and you don't need any outside sources or any outside validation to make you feel content. That's how people view you. Pile number 2, how do others view you? I told you, you are a giver. You are a giver. This might be a person for you. This might be how your family is actually how your family views you. Very close people around you, how they view you. This may not be like outsiders. You just make others feel like home. You just don't, you just share a place of warmth and make them feel good. You just give that unconditional love because your cup is already full and you give that unconditional love. You need everyone sort of a personality. You have this way of showing people that you need everyone. You like to uh, offer love. You like to offer love, and you need not have to control people for that. That's how people view you, and that's why people like you, and that's why people are attracted towards you. 10, 10, 10. Sometimes some people may in the past have actually betrayed you because of this personality, because you take in everyone. Sometimes, not all the time. So you should be careful. There is a lot of love, there is a lot of unconditional love. You just make people feel like you are home, feel like home. So that's why everyone is attracted towards you. That aspect of you is something that people think like they can rule over you or they can control you. This aspect, like how you invite more people to be with you or to talk to you, that personality is sometimes uh, very welcoming to people, and it is over welcomed, and that's how people try to control you. They think they can control you. So that is something which you need to take care of, because being that unconditional might actually be a backfire you to some extent, not all the time. So that's how people think that they can control you when you don't control anybody. They just sometimes they might try to take you for granted. They just how they see you as someone who can be taken for granted. So that thing I think you need to be careful about. You just try to give people what they want, and that's what people like about you. You know their needs, and then you just offer things with love. Though there are like a lot of other different kind of people in this world, you just feel like uh, giving them love and giving them too much of love or care or whatever it is, through that you will be able to heal them, or you will be able to, you know, bind them together and then keep them together, and which is actually a very good attitude. But you also make sure that you are not being taken for granted. People sometimes think that they just view like you can be taken for granted. That I think you need to be careful about. And I don't know, I'm seeing this Nine of Pentacles card as a person like you have a lot, and that's why you give. Your cup is always full and you just give. You love to give it to others. But sometimes I think you should also see where and to whom are you giving, and are they worthy of it. Sometimes I think you should also know that. People love you for the way you are and who you are and what you do, and that's how people view you. What do you need to do here? Continue to be this way. Advice for you. But sometimes you also need to judge people. Yeah, I understand. Not all the time. If you give the benefit of the doubt, and if you try to be a very being compassionate and caring and lovable is also is all okay. But sometimes I think you need to give that benefit of the doubt and think whether to before you give. Think before you give. Yeah, that is also needed sometimes. It might be on the contrary, you just feel like why can't I just give. People, they are humans. Of course, at the end of the day, they are all humans. We all are humans. At the same time, you should also have some sort of judgment in what you do to whom. Is it ideal to be this way with that person? It might be a little different for you, but I just felt like taking an advice card for you, because the whole pile, your whole pile seemed to be like very loving and caring. At the same time, there are also people who tries to control you. They think, they view that the way you conduct yourself, they just feel like they can take you for granted. That's how some people view you. Sometimes having this benefit of the doubt and judging people is okay, because you don't harm anyone. But still, some sort of judgment is needed to protect yourself. Yes, to protect yourself, some sort of judgment is needed. You can't just be very open. Yeah, having soft boundaries will help you better. All right, that's what I have for you. Pile number 2. Hope this gave you some guidance. Do share your comments in the comments column below if this pile resonates with you. Pile number 2. Thank you for watching. For more videos, like, share and subscribe. See you all in my next videos. Pile number 2. Take care. Bye.